Hello and welcome, I'm Davis, and today we have a very special video. I've been wanting to do this one for a while now. I know it's taken a little bit longer than I wanted to, but 2 weeks ago, a little over 2 weeks, at the ending of Portal 2, I asked you guys to ask me questions, and I got a lot of responses. A lot more than I was actually planning on, and more than I thought I would, but it was really cool just kind of looking through you guys' questions. I didn't read them all. But that's what we're going to do today. So in this video, I'm going to get straight to the point. We're going to be answering your guys' questions that you have for me, and I'm going to do my best to answer them as honestly as possible, unless I'm joking. I'm going to do my best to get through all of them. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys will like the video. And as for that, enjoy. So we're going to start with our Discord questions first. And if you didn't know, we do have a Discord for the channel that you are welcome to join. It's public, it's for everyone, and we have a lot of fun there and a lot of activity. That's where I post my YouTube uploads, but I also do like special events and special like polls and questions and stuff that you can be involved with to either help me like with game suggestions, what you think I should play next. We also have a dedicated Minecraft server that is just for our Discord, but it's a really cool place just to kind of hang out and chill. So if you want to join that, I would highly recommend it. I think it'd be fun. Okay, so for first question, we have Aperture Science asking, that's pretty fitting because we do a lot of Portal videos. How did you get together with your girlfriend? Oh, we're starting off strong here. Not holding back. Okay, well, I actually met her online. I don't know how you know I have a girlfriend. Okay, so here, I got a picture of her right there. Can't really see too well. She's hot. Yeah, but I met her online on a dating app that a friend recommended to me, and it was just a free app, and yeah, it was a couple years ago, and we've been together ever since. Do you already have someone in mind to play Portal 2 co-op with? Yes, actually I do. So we had a lot of people that wanted to play it with me, and it was very, very cool to see how many people that wanted to be involved, and it was not an easy decision, but I did pick someone, and the video should be coming out soon. We already played the first episode worth, so very, very excited to be doing that, and I'm really happy with my choice of person. He's a very cool dude. I'm gonna butcher this name, but Michiro Tokido? I might be saying that right. Asks, who do you think will win, me or you? So this is my admin on Discord, and we have like this competition going of who's gonna hit 1,000 subscribers first. I think he will. I think you will, dude. You're watching probably. I think you will. Have you gone to college? He also asks. I actually did do quite a few years of college. I went for a English and creative writing degree. I didn't get it because I actually stopped like, I don't know, like halfway through because I wanted to continue making videos. But yeah, I did it online. I did it through my own pacing and everything, which was very difficult, and it took up a lot of time in my day because with that and work and all my hobbies and everything, I just didn't have time to make videos. And this was before I started YouTube, and because I've been making videos for gosh, almost 13 years now, way before YouTube. But yeah, so then when I was doing that, I'm like, man, I just want to make videos. So I took a break from college and I just started YouTube, and I was like, I love this. And then I didn't really go back. Which state do you live in? I actually live in New York. That's basically it. Citizen asks, what games do you intend to play after Half-Life series? Have you considered Ultra Kill? So we do have a game suggestions channel now in Discord, and Ultra Kill was submitted, maybe by Citizen, I don't know. But yes, after Half-Life, I want to do Half-Life. I think there's a Half-Life 2. Yeah, and then Half-Life Alyx, which is VR, which I want to get VR so bad. I think that'd be awesome. I do want to play Black Mesa. I could show you, but then it would spoil things, but I have a list of like 50 plus games that I want to be playing. A lot of games are coming soon, and I'm going to do a mix of like new and old, because that's kind of what I like to do. KK asks, what are your top 3 favorite games you've played? My top 3 favorite games, I would say Nier Automata, Breath of the Wild, possibly Tears of the Kingdom. I haven't finished that one yet, so that one could take the second place. I think second place ties with Tears of the Kingdom and Dark Souls 1, I would say. Yeah, I'm gonna go with those 3. Bray asks, what kind of music do you like / favorite song / artist? Now, I love a very, very wide variety of music. Like, there is really not a genre that I don't listen to except country music, but everything between like rap, I don't really listen to a lot of 80s anymore. I used to listen to more 80s, but my favorite genre I would say is probably, I love very, it depends on the genre, because the things that stand out to me with music is like a very unique sound to it, whether it's the vocals or the instruments that they use. If it has a unique, like the melody or whatever it is, or if it has like a very unique sound to it, it just like triggers something in my brain, and that makes me really like it. Favorite song, I do have multiple. I would probably say though Melancholy Hill by Gorillaz is probably one of my favorite songs. Feels Pretty Good by TWRP, I think it is. Favorite artist where I love like the most of, I'll give you like top 3 artists. How about that? Masayoshi Takanaka. If you don't know who that is, that dude is an absolute just freaking legend. Amazing music too. I also love Gorillaz. They're like my top artist for years. And Pogo, which makes a lot of like instrumental like remixes and stuff. They have some really cool chill music. Play War Thunder. I have played it in the past, just for like a brief video. I think it's still on my channel, but I played it for like just a brief bit. I didn't like love it. It was fun, but maybe I'll come back to it one day. Wiss asks, do you have a dream? Yes or no answer is enough if it's too personal, if you don't want to answer. Or what's your favorite food? Okay. Oh man, those are both kind of difficult. No, they're not. That's easy. Favorite food? Pizza. I love pizza and I can eat so much of it. But do I have a dream? Now that isn't really that hard of an answer for me at all either though. My dream has kind of been the same since I was a kid. I have always wanted to produce a feature film. Doesn't have to be like a blockbuster, doesn't have to be something huge. I have always wanted to make a movie. I've been making videos, I've been behind the camera and editing since I was like, I've actually started in front of the camera, but I used to make videos with my brother, but I've been making videos since I was like 6 or 7, and I have years and years of just videos that I have made, and I have always loved the process. I've loved editing, I've loved acting, I've loved, you know, cinematography, filming, I mean, all that stuff. I've always loved that, and my goal in all of this, like where this is all headed, is one day I want to make a movie. And that's why Markiplier, when he released that he was making a movie, I went crazy, because I was like, he is literally what I want to do. So that I would say is my dream. I do have other dreams as well. Like I would love to live in the mountains at some point in life when I'm rich and famous, maybe. Zapizard asks, hello, Mr. Alger. I work for the Federal Bureau of Investigation. I would like to make this simple for you. How did you get to the moon and why are there 2 robots in space? I'm not telling you. Sanian? Sorry. How many followers and subscribers do you think you will have in a year? In a year from now? I don't know. That's a tough one. I would love to be monetized by then. I think that would be awesome. I don't know, maybe 2,000? I don't know. That's the thing is, like, just what I have now, which is like 780, is crazy for me to think about, because like I'm trying to just imagine 780 people in the world. Like 780 people. That is insane. Like that each one of those is a person, and I don't know, it's crazy. It's crazy to me to think more than that, but obviously I would love to make money at doing this, and I would love to make this my full-time thing, so hopefully a lot by next year. The idiot in the back 248966 asks, when have you played Minecraft? I played it when we first released it, like probably like a month or so ago, and then before that I played it for like an hour, probably a couple of years before that with 2 friends. Other than that, I have probably no longer than 3 hours in the game. I still don't even know how to cook chicken. I asked people in chat last time and nobody told me. I asked multiple times and nobody told me how to cook the chicken. I was just eating raw chicken. When is my birthday? Let's just say it's in October 30th. Ian asks, now that you're done with both Portal games, will you do any more Portal related content? Yes, I will. Maybe reacting to Portal 2 speedruns or TAS. I don't know what TAS stands for, but yes, we got Portal 2 co-op coming, and I'm going to be doing Portal Mel, Stories Mel, Revolution, Reloaded, the mods, the community chambers. Also, that's a shout out to, in our Discord, we also have a channel dedicated to submitting your community chambers. So if you have chambers that you've made that you want to see me play, I'm going to be playing those either in videos or stream, hopefully coming up soon. Then Aperture Science asks, will you make videos about Minecraft? If yes, would it be on the Minecraft server? Yes, if I'm gonna make Minecraft videos, which I probably will, or it'll be a stream, I'll be using our Minecraft server for sure. So that's it for the Discord, and then I'm gonna jump over to YouTube, and we got quite a few questions in YouTube as well. Nature's Enigmax? I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. They ask a couple questions. What inspired you to do YouTube, and what made you come across the Portal series and or decide to play it? Love your playthroughs and games. Excited to see you play community maps and mods. Thank you. Well, I very much appreciate the support. What inspired me to make YouTube? Well, other than what I've already said, where I've been making videos basically since I was a little kid, watching Markiplier, I remember he was like kind of my first introduction to like gaming videos and stuff, and I was watching his horror game playthroughs, and that was what kind of I was watching that, and I'm like, I play video games with my brother all the time. I mean, that would be fun. It would be a good way for me to get content to edit it and practice my editing skills, because before that, you know, anything that I edited would be like either short films that I had written scripts to, or it was stuff where like I was doing like nature cinematography or stuff like that. All of my videos before this were much more involved and took a lot of time. I worked on one short film that took me over like a year in production to get all the shots and everything. It was really 2 years for when it was fully released. I've had videos that have taken months to edit and months to record because I'm like traveling for it and everything like that. So doing gaming and seeing kind of how Markiplier did it, which if you probably see in my editing, I kind of pull from his style. I really do like his style in it. Seeing how gaming videos could be done, that was a really fun way for me to create content more on a regular basis that would allow me to, you know, hone in and just better my editing skills. Because with the bigger projects, I only had to edit stuff every once in a while, but with gaming videos, I could edit stuff every week. What made you come across Portal series and decide to play it? Honestly, is I just had it. I have like a joint, we have like family sharing, me and my brother on Steam, and he owned Portal, and I was like, I need to make some content for my channel, and I'm like, I don't really know what to play. I'm finishing up Viewfinder. I guess I'll play Portal. It seems like an old game. It might be kind of fun. When I uploaded the first video, it was my worst performing video I've ever posted on my channel. I don't know why. It had 6 views for 2 whole days. I had never had a video do that before, and I'm like, wow, okay, probably won't continue this series. I don't even know if it's worth editing. And then all of a sudden, the first video just blew up. At the point of this recording, it is my most popular video that I have on my channel. That was an emotional day for me, emotional like couple days, because I remember just sitting there and just watching the comments coming in of people talking, and this is coming from me, where on my channel, I never had comments. I never had people commenting on my stuff. As I'm sitting there, I would just refresh and I would have 10, 20 more subscribers, 10 more, 20 more. And it was just rolling in, and I was just like, I couldn't believe what was happening. It was the craziest experience ever. It was a very emotionally draining couple days, because I remember was just taken back by it so much, but a super cool experience that I'll never forget that. It was a very, very cool couple days. And then Robert Clarahan, have you ever heard or played Titanfall 2? Yes, I actually own Titanfall 2. I first played it quite a few years ago at my brother's place. He wanted me to try it, and I played like the first level, and I absolutely just loved it. It was so cool. Then like a while later, I bought it and played the first level again by myself, and then I never picked it up from there. I never went further, just because I had other games that I was playing at the time. So that is a game that I have not played past the first level, but I would love to play on the channel. So maybe that's coming soon. Maybe we'll do streams. Maybe I'll do videos of it. Woke Koala asks, why do you love GLaDOS so much? She insults you and eventually tried to burn you alive in the first game. Anyway, loved the playthrough. Just finished watching your Viewfinder playthrough too. Take care. Well, thanks. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the playthrough and the Viewfinder playthrough too. If you guys haven't seen that one, I loved that game. That game was so cool. It was kind of like Portal, but like a modern take on it. Why do I love GLaDOS so much though? She kind of has like a dominate me type, tell me what to do type vibe. Bruna KBK asks, were you always interested in gaming, or is it more of a recent thing? What is your personal favorite games and genres? Has creating content changed the way you related to games in any way? Very good questions. Okay, I have always been interested in gaming. The main games that I grew up playing was like Battlefront 1, Mario Party, Wii Sports, and like Halo 2 and stuff like that. It was me and my siblings, and just every night, I'm not joking, every night we would play games together. We had like the PS2 with the extension, so you could plug in multiple controllers. We'd play like Crash Team Racing, the Spyro games. I didn't play a lot of those. I did also, because being the younger brother, I also did a lot of watching. So if it wasn't like a multiplayer game, I have most of my memories of like any story game is sitting on the couch watching my brother play it. And then there was like a chunk of years that like I kind of stopped playing video games for some reason. And then I started to pick it back up and I was playing Battlefield 2. Me and my brother got huge into Battlefield 2, and we would hook up our computers with like Ethernet cables, but we weren't online, so we'd play like in these maps with bots. I have so many hours into those games, man. That was so much fun. And then I got into PUBG Mobile, kind of got me into, that was my first introduction to like online co-op or online multiplayer games. So that was cool because I had never like talked with anybody other than my siblings while playing games. And then from there, I got my school computer, like my college computer. I think No Man's Sky was like one of my first games that I had on it. I've never been as big of a video game buff as like my brother, but YouTube has, I guess this goes into the next, the last question is, how has content changed the way you relate to games? Making content has expanded me to so many different genres I wouldn't have played if it wasn't for YouTube. I love that because there's some games that I'll play for YouTube that I'm like, you know, it wasn't like my favorite, but it was a really cool experience. Like I wouldn't have played it if it wasn't for YouTube. User UE5EO3QYN asks, a non-related to the main topic question, you have some hair, what's your hair care routine? Yes, I do. Yeah, I definitely do. I will agree, I definitely do have some hair. It is curly, it's down to my mid back, and when stretched out, it goes almost to my waist. My hair care routine, it's really not that crazy. I shower, I shampoo it maybe like 2 times a week. I don't really, maybe sometimes 4, depending on how like smelly or dirty it gets. In the place, like my day job can be a very smelly atmosphere. So if it gets really bad, I'll wash it. Or riding my motorcycle, which flattens it and makes it frizzy. I usually wash it after that. So I wash it a couple times a week. I just have a cheap shampoo that works pretty good. And then I condition it. I really put in a lot of conditioner. I let it sit for a while and then I rinse it out. I don't really do a whole lot. I grew up with short hair and my hair was really thick and frizzy and I would just have bedhead no matter what I did. So then I grew a mullet for quite a few years and then I just started growing it out and I had just kind of like short curly hair and then I grew it out pretty long. It was like probably here, started dating somebody and they didn't like it so they wanted me to cut it all off and I did, and then we broke up. I never wanted my hair to grow back as fast as that because I was like, how did I do that? Why did I let them make me do that? So then I grew it out and I have been growing it since. From when it was cut short, it only took a year to get to my shoulders. Thankfully, my hair does grow really fast. And Vanya asks, what is your background in FPS games? You breezed through some Half-Life sections that I thought were pretty annoying. I've actually, not like officially competitively, but quite competitively, have actually played a lot of Call of Duty. I actually really enjoy Call of Duty. It's not really something I've shared a lot on my channel. I haven't played it in a while, but it used to be kind of one of my games that I would chill out to. So that might come across on why maybe I might breeze through some of the shooting parts in Half-Life, but man, the platforming in Half-Life, the old controls and everything, that'll still get me really stumped. All right, then we're gonna go over to the last section of YouTube comments here. Pokemon PJ asks, what is your favorite game and what is your favorite game you've played on the channel? Also love to see you play Content Warning. Oh yeah, Content Warning, that's kind of a new one. I have seen some people play that, looks interesting. I've kind of already mentioned some of my favorite games. Okay, I just looked at my channel to kind of like run through it. The favorite game that I've played on my channel, I would say, and I didn't finish it, and I remember in the videos like years ago or like a year ago, whatever it was, I was like, I promise I'm gonna finish this game. And I didn't, so I will. I'll come back to finish it. But the game is Hi-Fi Rush. I loved that game. I like genuinely loved that game. So yeah, I would say that's probably my favorite game that I've played on this channel. If you haven't seen the series, it is old. I mean, I remember the first video, all the audio is only on one side or something like that. Oh man, I didn't know what I was doing. I'm gonna start the series up though again at some point. I do want to start up again because I loved that game. And then they got a question from Noah Hamilton. What moment in a game do you think you'll never forget? I did a video on this not too long ago, like a couple months ago, where it was like my top gaming moments. But one of the moments in that I didn't talk about, that I will say that I genuinely will never forget, is the first time I played No Man's Sky. Now the game isn't amazing, but I remember the first time I spawned into the world and I was looking around and I was like, this is pretty cool. I remember looking up over a mountaintop, like the ground, the terrain went way up and I was like, oh man, that would be cool to go there. And then my brother who was on voice chat, he's like, try, you can. And I just remember walking up and there was no invisible wall. I grew up playing games that everything had invisible walls around it, and you would always look out, like in Spyro, you'd always look out and be like, oh, it'd be so cool to go over there, but you never could. And I just remember walking up to the mountain and being like, no way, and then just looking out over this planet and being like, I can go anywhere. It was my first introduction to like modern gaming. I realize it's kind of a simple thing now. It just blew me away. I loved it. Nogard Codesmith asks, if a great evil was done to someone close to you by an online villain, how long of training montage would you need to become a top-ranked fighting game player so that you could bring your nemesis to justice? Are we talking like in real life fighting or in game fighting? Because that's going to be very different. My montage is going to have to be, would probably be considerably long with a lot of like downs and ups if I was to become like a pro gamer. So I'm not that good at like fighting games. So I feel like a montage of that would be like more of a dramatic montage where it'd be like, you know, I'm ready to go and then like scene cuts and I'm like sad. And then I'm going again, then I'm sad. I'm going again and I fail. And I'm going again and I fail. Like it would be a lot of ups and downs. Physical fighting, I have had some experience in training in that area, so I feel like that would be, I'm imagining like Rocky, you know, like a Rocky montage. I think like a solid 3 minute training video of me just like absolutely just getting pumped up. The Praisal asks, what has been your biggest disappointment? Could be a game release, story, the time someone beat you in multiplayer, etc. in video games, and what has been your biggest positive surprise? In Dark Souls 1, I had gotten so connected to like just the NPCs that when, spoiler for Dark Souls 1, I mean, it's been out forever, but when Lodric kills a certain person that's kind of like innocent and helpless, that wrecked me. That messed me up big time. I had never felt such fury for an NPC before that when it came chance to actually fight him, I savored every slice of him. Oh, I took him down maliciously. That was probably my biggest positive surprise. My biggest disappointment, I'm gonna say, back before I was making videos of it, me and my brother played Valheim. I love the pigs. I love raising pigs and giving them homes and everything. And I remember I logged on and found out he had killed the pigs for food. I had each one of the pigs named, all right? They all had names. I pet them every time I got on the game. I fed them every time I got on the game, and he killed them. And I genuinely was so upset in real life and in game that when I was talking to him, I was like, how could you do this? And he's like, we needed food, man. It's just a game, man. We needed food. They're just pigs. Yeah, I was not okay with that. Half-Life says, hi, Davis. Since you played Doom, I thought you might enjoy giving Quake a shot, especially since Half-Life was made with a heavily modified version of Quake's engine. What are your thoughts about this? By the way, if you need help deciding a version of source of Quake, I'm the guy. Just let me know in the Discord server. Yes, and I did talk to Half-Life about a little bit about this because I do want to play Quake. I would love to try it. Doom was awesome. I'm loving Half-Life, and I think Quake would be, it's just another classic. We gotta try it. Chaos asked, what other kinds of games / videos are you planning on playing in the future? Like I said, I have a huge list, but if you can think it, I'm probably playing it. But in the near future, I am playing currently like Hellblade 1 right now, which has been a really fun game so far. I would like to pick up Katana Zero. I played it a little bit on my channel, and it wasn't really doing so well, so I was like, that's all right. I won't play it right now. But I would like to pick that up again. Another game that I would love to play would be Shadow of the Colossus. I've heard a lot of cool things about it, and just like the scenes that I've seen from it, it looks so much fun. So that's definitely up there with one of the top ones. Steve says, Umbasa, my friend, an honest question that requires an honest answer. I stumbled to know your channel because of Dark Souls 2 stream, not gonna lie, and as a Souls veteran, I liked it so much, I went on to watch your other content, and I liked it. But do you really enjoy Souls / FromSoft games, or just use them as a bridge to raise popularity, and once you're done with the main line of games, you're never going to look at them again? Well, I appreciate an honest question, and like you requested, I will give you a 100% honest answer. Hold on, let me grab some real quick. Just so that you know that I'm not just saying this just to say it, I love Dark Souls, and here's proof. I, on my motorcycle helmet, have a bonfire and sword sticking out of it as one of my stickers. I absolutely love the game. I also have Totoro, and I have Sheik Tribe from Breath of the Wild because I love that game as well. So yes, when it comes to Souls games, I actually do genuinely love just the style, the storytelling. I love everything about it. I think they're really, really fun. I played my entire playthrough of Dark Souls 1 off of my channel. That's why I love doing streams of like Dark Souls 2, and now I'm doing like a replay of Dark Souls 1 right now. And yeah, I'm planning on doing Dark Souls 3. I also don't want to do like Liza P, the Soulsborne, Demon Souls. I want to try them all because I do genuinely love it. It can be some of the most, it is the most frustrating games I have ever played, and the hardest games I have ever played. But they have also been the games that have made me feel probably the most powerful I have ever felt in a game. It took me days to get past the Taurus Demon in Dark Souls 1 because I didn't realize you could level up or anything like that. And coming from never having played a Souls game, it was a very difficult experience. But when I defeated the Taurus Demon for the first time, I just remember just like, I was shaking. I was shaking with adrenaline. I had never felt something so amazing in my life. So yes, honest answer, I absolutely love the Souls games. Purple Plays LE asks, will you play through Portal 2 co-op campaign? If not, do you have any plans to try some custom chambers? Kind of already answered this, but yes, Portal 2 co-op is coming, and yes, we're going to be doing custom chambers, and if you want to submit them, they are in our Discord. And then Sebastian Vargas asks, Halo Saga when? If you have not seen it, you need to go back to the beginning of my channel and watch my Halo 1 playthrough with my brother. It is janky as all crap. It is old editing. It is my first video that I ever, my second, might be, it's like one of my first videos I ever posted of a gaming video on my channel. We played the whole game, but the last half, I never had the audio on when I was recording. So it never picked up on any of the audio. So I couldn't make video of it. Like my audio and game audio was just gone. It was just my brother talking. So it was unusable. Absolutely, yes. I love the Halo game. So I'm going to be replaying it at some point, either solo or with somebody. I think that'd be a really fun experience. So yeah, that's one game to look forward to in the future. That is all the questions that were submitted. I hope I got to all of them. If I missed any, I'm sorry. I tried to look in the areas. We had it spread out through 3 different things. It was a comment section, a community post, and Discord. Hopefully I got all of your guys' questions, and hopefully I answered them in a way that you like. I'm sorry if I kind of rushed through some of them, but I'm looking now and I've already been recording for 50 minutes to answer all these questions. I want the video to be manageable, but it's going to be, I can already imagine it is going to be a jammed packed video, but I'm really excited to hear your guys' responses to it. If you've noticed kind of my background looking different, I did recently move my whole setup. So if you've watched my setup review, my desk used to actually be this direction, but I took everything down and redid it here. Now I can bounce light off the wall that's here, and I have like my shelf there, which my webcam's hanging off of. I love change. I love changing things up, and I'm just really loving this new setup. And but now instead of white, we have black curtains in the background and a blue and purple light, which I don't know. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm happy with it. So if you guys like it, let me know. And yeah, maybe I'll do a new setup tour. There's not really a lot changed graphically with like my technology. I did get a little fan. If you see my hair blowing in my videos, it's because I have this little fan to help me. Because when stuff gets embarrassing on stream, my face gets all red and I sweat. I also don't have a phone stand anymore, so my phone is just sitting here. Another thing that I just wanted to add, that if you guys ever notice that like my upload schedule becomes like slower at times, but then, you know, speeds up at other times, I don't mean to do that on purpose. I know lately it's been a little slower, I feel like. At least I feel like it has. It's also summer, so I've been spending a lot of time on my motorcycle, which has been really fun. I don't ever want to get burnt out making the content. I genuinely love making it. I love playing the stuff I do. And so I don't ever want to burn myself out or make it so that like I'm not having fun anymore, because I feel like that's going to come through, because the way I react to everything and how I do stuff, I don't really play it up a whole lot. Sometimes I go with a joke and I do little bits and stuff like that, but I'm a pretty expressive person just by myself of who I am. So when I need to take some time and slow down, I do. And so like lately I've been playing a lot of Tears of the Kingdom and just kind of enjoying some like self time, which I feel like is really healthy. But yeah, but if you notice like my upload schedule slowed down at sometimes, just be patient with me if you can. And I just know that I'm trying to do what's best for the channel and what's best for the content, because I want to give you guys quality content. That being said, because I took some time off, I took a few days off, I'm feeling the surge of wanting to make content and wanting to play games and just wanting to make videos. I'm feeling it come back. So we are going to be hitting all of the new content, all the new Portal content super, super hard and having an awesome time with it. I have collabs coming up and IRL content, possibly some new tech or something along that lines. But yes, I'm very excited for all the new stuff that's coming up. and I'm excited for an awesome summer. Other than that, if you want to like talk with me some more, the comments are always a great place to do that. But if you do want to like kind of get more part of my community, our Discord server is a great place for that. And I'm usually on just about every day, so that's always a great place to kind of connect with other people. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. Hopefully I'll see you again in another video, and hopefully this video wasn't too long. But thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.